Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your astrologer come Vaastu consultant Sanjay Kapoor from Kolkata, India. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this program is mainly designed for people who believe in God, who believe in the power of God, and who believe in keeping an altar in the house. Altar means a mandir. It's for them. So, what are we going to discuss today? As per Vaastu, how should your altar in the house be placed, the worship place be kept and maintained, ladies and gentlemen? This is for just one good reason: to please the God and the goddesses, or the goddess in whom you and your family believe in, ladies and gentlemen. As we know, the place for worship, the direction for worship is northeast, and the second alternate would be east. These are two favorable positions, directions for an altar in the house. That's northeast and east, because when we keep the gods or the goddesses in these particular directions, then we are trying to keep them in their own place, in the correct place. A few things about the altar or the worship place. The idol of the house, the worship where you pray, the idol should not be facing the main door. As you open the main door, you just can't see the god or the goddess. You just can't see it directly, no. Even if you have to keep it near the main door, it should be facing diagonally to the main door, not straight. Secondly, let not the place of worship face the door of the toilet. Let not the place of worship face the door of the kitchen. And a lot of people don't have much accommodation. So for them, if you're going to keep your place of worship, you should keep it in your room where you do not face your feet. Means you do not sleep with your feet facing the altar. It's showing disrespect to the altar, to the place of worship. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. If you happen to live in a house, a two-story house, G+1 or 2, whatever, in case there's a toilet on top, say on the first floor, let's not have the altar or the place of worship exactly below that on the ground floor. No. And similarly, even for if there's a kitchen on the first floor, exactly below that, do not have the place of worship. No. Sorry. And in case you are sleeping on the first floor, do not have the place of worship exactly below the bed. These positions are kind of inauspicious for the god or goddesses. Yes, gods and the goddesses. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Another thing. I've always said this. There's no point keeping a photograph or an idol or a statue of God in all your rooms. Like I said, too much of anything is bad. Similarly, if you keep the gods and goddesses in all the rooms, in all the walls, well, it can disturb a lot of things in the house, especially the gods and the goddesses. It can disturb them. You just can't be all over. You've got to have your own place. And the correct place would be northeast or the east, ladies and gentlemen. When you're not using the place of worship and you're not using it, you're not praying, try and keep it covered. Try and keep your place of worship covered when you are not using the altar. Let's not keep any sharp objects near the altar. Anything sharp, be it knife, be it scissor, facing the altar can disturb the peace of the God and Goddess's hand, ladies and gentlemen. It would. We kind of burn incense sticks, right? In this part of the world we say agarbatti. The stand of the agarbatti should be wooden, not of any other metal. Should be strictly wooden, and it should not be above the belly of the god or goddess in your altar. Should not be above that, should be below that. The height of the stand of the incense stick. What is it that pleases the gods and the goddesses as per Vaastu? What is it that pleases them the most? Makes them happy? Vaastu says flowers and fruits. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, fruits and flowers, if given to the Lord, to the god or the goddesses, please them. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys feel that yes, there is the supreme power, there is God and there are goddesses, if you believe in it, well, you've got to keep them and keep them properly so that they kind of bring peace, happiness, prosperity to you and your family members and to the house in which you guys stay. Thank you so much and God bless you.